Hi, my name is Kafri Danku. Keep watching the African Drum channel and subscribe.
Hi guys, my name is Ayin Anwigwe. I'm an actor and you're watching the African Drum channel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe guys. This is full entertainment content.
Hello all Africans, hello to the world. Get up and let's all play to the rhythm of the beat. We're Africans, we're strong and we're united. My name is Becca from Ghana. Do not forget to subscribe to this wonderful channel on YouTube. It is the African Drum.
The other thing is that the Miss Ghana exposed you to a lot of things. You even went to Miss World, Abby?
Yes, I did. I went to Miss World in 2011.
And then, but have you been following what is going on with the Miss Ghana?
Yes, I have.
And what do you make of it?
Well, Chooks, I'm very into what I did, pageantry. I'm very into it. And I think one should be into it if they participated or they won. Let me say if they won. So I follow it yearly and monthly to see the updates and the improvements on the pageants, whether Miss Ghana, Miss whatever, but mostly Miss Ghana. And right now, I would say Miss Ghana isn't what it used to be. You know, Miss Ghana is a prestigious pageant, and it's the pageant that holds the whole country. It represents the whole country. Yeah. And you are able to represent your country at Miss World. Miss World is the biggest pageant in the whole world. Yeah. Unfortunately, for the past year or two, Miss Ghana hasn't been what it's supposed to be.
But it's the same management that...
Yes, I had two managements. I had Media with Skits and I had, exclusive events. Okay. Yes, I had two management because I got Miss Ghana for 2 years. So in 2010, I got Media with Kids. And Media with Kids had taken over from Shirley. And I was the third person to be under them. Okay. Media with Kids, okay, let me explain this. Media with Kids used to run Miss Ghana, then gave it to Shirley Frimpong Manso. Then she gave it back to them when her 5-year term was over.
How would you rate Shirley's performance
during Miss Ghana?
Yes, when she was handling it.
It's at that time. I was probably in JSS or primary school. Oh, okay. But what I would say is, looking back and doing my research, I would say she did a much better job than Ina Patti did. Is doing. Sorry, Chooks. I'm the kind of person I'm straight to the point.
And I like that. Okay, that's why you're here, straight to the point.
I'm straight to the point when it comes to a lot of issues. And yes, I believe she did a much better job. Much better job. At this point, there's situations that I always keep saying that what people forget is that pageantry is a business. It's a business just like selling tomatoes or selling cars or whatever. It's a business. So the public and the ladies involved, the queens and what runner-ups always seem to forget that the organizers are running a business. So they need to make money. But at the same time, organizers have serious problems. Understanding that the queens, the runner-ups, in fact, the whole 20 women or 20 ladies that are there for, running for the crown are human beings as well, and they need to be treated as such. You cannot be...
Why? Did Ina treat anybody like an animal?
I'm not saying she treated anybody like... I mean, besides an animal, you know, you still have other things that you can use, maybe a table or something. So, I mean, I'm not saying she treated anybody like an animal, but all I'm saying is that she just didn't treat people the way they were meant to be treated.
She doesn't have respect.
No, let me not say it that way. What I should say is that she has...
Is it attitude problem?
Let me not say attitude. She's too greedy.
Wow.
You know, when greediness greediness becomes your motive, sometimes you don't realize. But when you become too greedy and needy for something, it changes your whole persona and changes the whole aim of what you are working towards.
Are you still her friend today?
Even if I was her friend, I'm being honest. This
Did
is
you
my
ever tell her that she's a greedy woman?
Well, the truth is that I've had a couple of encounters with her, maybe one or two. And
Ina is gonna watch this, and Ina is gonna come out and say you are a this or you are that.
I don't mind if she does.
So the question is, should we trust whatever Ina says? Now we know that she's greedy. Whatever she says, should we trust it?
Okay, chicks, let me hold on. Wait, right now you're making me talk. Okay, see, look at this. Analyze this for me. Okay, good. I was with Media WizKids for a whole year.
Okay.
And I can proudly say that Media WizKids was run under Reginald Laye. That's MMRS. They were the best management. Among the two, they were the best management that I had. It's just that at that moment, I was younger. And I was younger, so I was a bit more playful. You know, maybe Stephanie, do this. And I wouldn't do that. I would go halfway or do something else. But today I sit here and I always say it. My management team, Mariam, Chris, they were the best. When it comes in regards to Ina's management, I started working with Ina when I went for Miss World. Now with Miss World, I met Ina at Miss World. Ina did a couple of things at Miss World that I'll never forget. Well, that's gone and forgiven. So you're forgiven, Ina.
So nobody knows about what she did.
Nobody has to know, chicks. But that's just a personal view. But that's just a personal thing that she did. And coming back to Ghana, and the Miss World wanting to come to Ghana for my project. Do you realize that when the Miss World 2011 billboard was put up, my face was not on it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the reason why my face was not on it?
No.
Because Ina told me that I was too ugly to be put on too ugly to be put.
She's telling Miss Ghana.
She told me.
Yeah.
That, Stephanie, I don't think you're pretty enough. And I don't think a lot of people like you enough for you to be put next to Miss World on the billboard.
Ha.
Now when I sit here and I speak, I'm not bashing Ina or her exclusive events or whatsoever. I'm not doing that. I simply speak the truth. If you ask any of my friends, they'll let you know. I cannot hold anything in me. We spoke about it and we sorted it out. But the reason
it seems you've not forgiven Ina.
I have forgiven her, but I'm telling you this because earlier on, you're saying if Ina listened to this.
Okay.
The reason why I'm telling you this now, and I guess the whole world knows about it now, is because I'm letting you understand that one of the reasons why I said organizers seem to forget that beauty queens and the other run-ups are human beings just like them. Even though you're running a business, we are the ones to make you money. That's what they seem to forget. Now, when you don't treat us
do you
as
think
ex,
that we have a lot of aggrieved
the truth is that
Miss Ghana or beauty queen?
Well, what I'm trying to say now is that I passed through Ina. I had serious issues, huge issues. Now, passed through Ina. She had horrible issues with Ina.
Yours was serious issues. Hers was horrible issues.
And then you had Gwendolina. Yes. Sorry if I cannot mention her name. That's Miss Ghana 2013. She quit. So if analyze that for me, 3 chains, bad, horrible, last one quit. Then she went back to 2012 and last time and got a runner-up to represent Miss Ghana at Miss World. And then she has crowned her Miss Ghana 2013. It's just that Ghanaians are very lenient. But since when does that happen? How is that possible?
What can be done? Is there no regulatory body responsible
I
from
don't
the
think so
government
because there's nothing like that because Miss Ghana has always been a private institute.
Do you think that government needs to intervene?
If government should have intervened by now, at least the Ministry of Tourism or Ministry of Women and Health, Ministry of, I don't know.
Yeah, because anything done inside Ghana, government needs to know about it.
Yeah,
and they put Ghana in the map up there.
Yeah, exactly. And what most of these prestigious pageants as Miss Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria or Miss Kenya, they always have the backing of the government because it's a prestigious pageant. It's a representation of your country. Wherever she goes, she represents your country. She's a public figure of your country. She's like the third lady of the country. After the first lady, you have the vice president's wife, and then you have Miss whatever. Miss Ghana,
in Nigeria, you consider the Senate president's wife and the House of Representatives' wife, so you can make her the fifth.
Okay, like the fifth,
yes,
or the sixth.
Yes.
But she's one of the ladies.
But she's important. She's the face of the youth and the face of beauty.
Exactly. So let's say she's one of the ladies.
Yes.
That represents the country.
Yes.
So therefore, she must be treated as such. She should be treated as an egg wherever she goes. She should be recognized.
So during your time, you were not treated like an egg.
During my time, no, I was not treated like an egg. During my time, I hustled. I hustled not for money, but I hustled to make things right. During my time, I did not have a management besides that management. So it was harder. The only management I had was my parents. So it was harder. But much harder. And I always...
So were you waiting for your time to come to an end, so you just surrender this crown and continue your life?
That's the funny thing. I got 2 years as well. So I couldn't even say, I can't wait for this thing to end. Because the truth is that even though I went through ups and downs, I just felt like this is something that God had given me. I didn't cheat. I didn't have to show my panties to anybody. God gave it to me. And I was still grateful and I was still happy about it, still excited. Even till day one, and even till the last day when I handed the crown over, I was still excited that at the end of the day, I will still be in books. Not only will I be in books, but I'll be in records. I would always be the first to win at 18. I'll always be the first to have the crown for 2 years. And I'll always be the first to bring Miss World to Ghana. These are 3 achievements that it always makes me stand up high, put my head up, because these 3 achievements that I've achieved. So it's not really about whether I got frustrated when I was being managed or whatever. I just always had motivation to work harder, because what I realized that God is always on my side. I don't need to always push extra in some areas, to be noticed or to be seen. So yeah, it's just not about that. My issue is just that the previous management has I don't know, they've dropped the whole value of Miss Ghana. That's how I see it.
So now it's affecting Miss Ghana big time.
It has affected Miss Ghana big time.
What can be done to change the situation?
What can be done to change the situation? You have to ask this question. Okay, what can be done to change the situation? Well, I think the management needs to sit down and outline some things that they need to sit down and outline some issues that they've...
If they come to you and seek your help, will you be willing to help them?
No, I wouldn't. I have other things to do.
Peter Pan, this a girl can cool like a cardigan. Peter Pan, this a girl can cool like a cardigan. Peter Pan, this a girl can cool like a cardigan. This a girl make a feel like a Peter Pan. Me a get a hitty like a boy cardigan. This a girl show me love before me love me never see. For the winter but me feel like a the Hamilton. This a girl make a feel like a Peter Pan. Me a get a